Good morning. Let's talk about your child throwing a temper tantrum. Has your child ever thrown a temper tantrum in front of a crowd? Do you remember how embarrassing that may have been? Do you remember thinking, I'm going to get this child? Do you remember thinking what other people might be thinking of you? What they thought of your parenting skills? Hello, I'm Dr. Elaine Cannon. You can just call me Dr. E. My doctorate is in theology and Christian counseling. The extent of my work has been working towards a doctorate in educational leadership. But the bulk of my experiences has been in being a parent of one child and being an educator of many children over 30 years. As an educator in and outside of school settings, shaping behaviors have helped me to help parents as well as children have a more positive and successful outcomes. Well, enough about me. But before we get into this conversation, would you please hit the like button? And don't forget to subscribe so that you can have more content that helps you and our youth. And please leave a comment, a question that might help us to discuss further things that you think is important for a different conversation. Now let's just get into it. Well, we're here. Let's talk about what the title specifies. Handling a temper tantrum in front of other people can be challenging, but there are effective ways to manage the situation calmly and constructively. Here's a step-by-step approach. Number 1, stay calm. Why? Your child is likely already feeling overwhelmed, and your calm demeanor will help to de-escalate the situation. Children often mirror their parents' emotion. How? Take a deep breath and avoid reacting with anger, frustration, or embarrassment. Number 2, acknowledge the child's feelings. Why? Acknowledging the child's emotions can help them feel understood, reducing the intensity of the tantrum. How? Say something like, I can see that you are upset, or I know that you're frustrated right now. Number 3, remove them from the environment, if possible. Why? Being around other people can add pressure and make tantrums worse. A change in setting often helps. How? Gently guide your child to a quieter area where they can calm down without the audience, like stepping outside or into a different room. Number 4, avoid giving in. Why? Because giving in to their demands during a tantrum reinforces the behavior as an effective way to get what they want. How? Be consistent with your boundaries and calmly state that their behavior won't change the outcome. For example, we can talk about when you're calm, but right now the answer is still no. Number 5, provide clear choices. Why? Giving choices helps children feel more in control, which can reduce the frustration causing the tantrum. How? Offer simple, direct options like, you can calm down and stay here with me, or we can leave and take a break. Number 6, ignore the audience. Why? Focusing on other people's judgment can increase your stress, making it harder to handle the situation. How? Focus solely on your child, ignoring onlookers and reminding yourself that every parent has been through similar situations. Remember, these are the things that help with temper tantrums. Stay close. This is number 7. Stay close, but don't overwhelm. Why? Sometimes children need a bit of space to calm down on their own. But knowing you're nearby reassures them. How? Stay nearby, offering comfort when they are ready, without overwhelming them with excessive attention during the peak of the tantrum. Number 8, offer comfort. After they're calmed down, we're going to offer that comfort. And why? Because once the child is calm, offering comfort helps them feel secure and supported, which can prevent future outbursts. How? Once the tantrum subsides, say, "I'm here if you need a hug," or gently explain what happened and offer reassurance. Number 9, discuss the behavior later. Don't let them just get away with what they've done. Why? Because it's important to address the behavior when emotions aren't running high so the child can learn from the experience. How? Later, calmly talk about what happened and discuss better ways they can express their feelings. For example, next time, if you're feeling upset, you can tell me instead of screaming. Don't you think that's a better way of dealing with this situation? Number 10, praise positive behavior. Why? Because reinforcing positive behavior helps the child understand what is expected and encourages better actions in the future. How? After the situation is resolved, acknowledge their efforts in calming down. I'm proud of you for calming down and using your words. This has been 10 ways to help you or teach your child about throwing temper tantrums. This approach helps your child learn emotional regulation while also maintaining your own composure in stressful public situations. Thank you. This has been another video from Astounding Bounds.